Yeah, tubing down the Fox River. One time we went super far north. We went like upstream and we parked at the what is the name of that? Shady Oaks? What is that? Oh Christ. The trailer park.
Yeah.
There's a trailer park right off Van Emmon Road, and it is the sketchiest place I've ever been at. Let me tell you. We drove the old pickup truck up some mountain, and it was like it just rained a shit ton. We definitely should not have been tubing, but we drove up because like someone said that there was like a place where you could like launch, and so we drove up this hill, and like as soon as we got to like the crest of this hill, I could see that somebody had parked a vehicle off to the side of.
Hideaway Lakes. That's what it is.
Oh yes, Hideaway Lakes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just looked it up real quick.
Yeah, Hideaway Lakes. So as soon as we got to the crest, I saw his car on the side, and I was like, "Who the fuck is up here? Like, what is going on?" I didn't know that there was like camping spots up here. So like we're whatever, proceed on and pull up, and it's just two old people getting it on.
Nice.
Yep, I
What
had to
time
drive
was it?
past. Huh? Oh, it was like right around midday. Yeah, like high noon sounds about right. And they're just getting it on right outside the truck. They're just standing. It was yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. That was one of the sketchier times we went though, because like we never really went north. That was like the one time we went north, and it took us like 4 hours to like float down to Silver Springs, and that was ridiculous because it like was getting dark and like we were cold as hell.
Yeah.
Like, god damn, that was just bad. I've done that so many times now. Like not like you guys only did like the rapids and stuff,
Mhm.
but we would so like we'd put in our raft or whatever because these aren't even rafts. We're going down rapids and goddamn swimming like the little
Pool.
donut,
Yeah,
the
pool
pool
donut.
floaties
Yeah.
going down fat rapids and like dog shit river just in these little dinghies.
Right. I think they're like level 2 or level yeah,
I
are they
thought they were
level
level 2. I thought
or
they were level.
3? I
I
think
don't know.
I feel like level 3 sounds familiar.
I thought maybe you're right, but I thought reading the signs around it, I thought it said level 2. Maybe you're right though. I
Yeah,
don't know.
whatever.
But we
But
would start
they're
there.
not super weak rapids is what we're trying to
No.
say.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, especially if the water's going, boy, oh,
Yeah.
let me tell you. But yeah, so we would go start up there, and then it would normally be like a 2.5 hour trip down to Silver Springs.
Mhm.
And so like we did this so much, like so often. There like people were trying to plan on like how to bring like liquor and shit on down on these floats, and I was never really about that because first of all, you're not gonna bring bags and shit to throw all of your fucking cans away in, and we're just gonna get ham drunk. And who's gonna pick us up from Silver Springs?
Right. The logistics don't add up.
Exactly. Like good. I like the idea. I like the idea, but there's just a lot of shit we'd have to figure out first. But it was always pretty easy to smuggle a lighter and bring like a joint or like a blunt down on these like trips, and you just like put it like in a plastic bag and then seal it so like no water fucking gets in it because we're
Mhm.
going down the rapids. We mama ain't raised no bitch. We going down these rapids with the joint and all. I don't care. And so like we'd go down and like you pass under like the bridge of 47, and you go down a little bit further. There's like a parking lot off on the left,
Mhm.
and keep going down. And as soon as you see the water treatment facility, you know you're in the clear. You know that there ain't shit. There's just gonna be old people who are rich as fuck that just live on the river, sitting out there talking to you. So every time we just like as soon as we saw that shit, we'd fucking spark the joint, spark the blunt, and we just cruise. And that was the like that was just so awesome. It's just like because you're just sitting there and the sun's on you and it feels like super nice and the water's like not cold but like refreshing enough,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just floating along, letting literally just what we would always say to each other is just like we're just at the will of the river, man. It's like it's the way she goes, it's the way the river wants it. And so one time we had just finished like a cone, a joint, and so we were coming around, and like the river was in complete control because we're just all just like laxing.
Yeah.
And so this river brings us around like a bend. So I don't know if you've seen like the Fox River from above, but like there's basically like two sides. Like there's like the left side and then there's the right side and then there's
Yeah,
like
it's
some land in the middle and then you can
right.
like kind of zigzag across.
Yeah, it's those are islands.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so this whole time we had been fucking crisscrossing. Like we've been crisscrossing through these gaps whenever there's been gaps, and we've never put our feet down. We've just been coasting. And lo and behold, we're coming like we're on the right side of the bend, and the current is dragging us back across, like as if we're gonna cross over again.
Mm-hmm.
And so like we're just sitting there, and all of a sudden like the river like turns us around, so like we're just like facing upstream now,
Mm-hmm.
and it like as if the river just like caught us and just like skirted us over towards the middle just so like we could see this big ass dead tree, and like it was like so standout, like it was super old and it was like the only one like really like standing like on the edge like towards the water. And like we're just sitting there like looking at this tree like, oh my god, like it's pretty cool, like this like damn like like the fucking river took us over like as if to look at this tree.
Mm-hmm.
And like look up and it is like this bald eagle, like huge bald eagle, like fucking spread it out, everything. And I was just like, holy shit! Like that was the most like awe-inspiring thing that I could remember seeing. Like that
Wow,
was that was incredible.
that's really cool.
And we just floated down the river and had a nice relaxing trip. I don't know. That's really like because you don't bring your phone, you don't
Right.
bring anything. It's just you, the river, and like the woods.